What's going on, guys? Platinum Beast coming at you with another video. Today's topic, the history of platinum. Platinum has a really interesting history, and I just want to share what I have learned about the history of platinum with you. So, yeah, let's get to it. Okay, guys, so platinum is a metal that not a lot of people know about, and not a lot of people know about its history. They don't know kind of when it was discovered or what it means in history as far as how it was used and how it was found and how people perceived it throughout history. It has a pretty interesting history, a lot more interesting, well, in my opinion, than silver or gold, because silver or gold was kind of found in the beginning and just deemed as money uh, forever, really. I mean, but platinum has a very interesting history because it doesn't go along with gold and silver. It wasn't found around the same time, around the beginning of time, and it wasn't always used as money. Now, it was used as money in Russia at one point. They actually made circulating coins out of platinum because Russia's always been a big miner of the platinum metal groups. And so they made a coin that was circulating for a while. They made it in, I think, three different denominations 3, 6, and 12, maybe. Rubles. I'm probably not pronouncing that right, but that's what their currency is called. And they had platinum circulating coinage. It didn't last a very long time because platinum's so difficult to work with. It was hard to mint a lot of the coins. So they went into circulation, they were used for a little while, and the government was just like, yeah, we can't really make a whole bunch of these coins out of this metal for circulating purposes. It's just not really worth our time and effort. And so it didn't last very long. But it is interesting to know that there was circulating currency that was made out of platinum. Ever since then, all platinum coins and bullion and stuff have been made for the purpose of investing. And as a bullion piece, they do have a face value. So they do hold some type of value as far as whichever government minted the platinum bullion. But for the most part, platinum hasn't been used in currency throughout history except that one instance in Russia. So I've got a couple websites I want to show you guys and some information I want to share with you. So I'm going to just show you what I've found, and I'm going to leave a link, obviously, for the websites that I show in the description below. So yeah, this video is on the history of platinum. Okay, guys, so I've got a few articles pulled up here on the history of platinum. So surprisingly, Provident Metals has a really good article on the history of platinum. It talks about the early history, Spanish discovery, early uses, new platinum sources, 20th century, and modern usage. So it goes through all the different pieces of history that platinum is involved in. And it starts out with archaeologists' earliest discoveries of platinum date back to the ancient Egyptians. So basically, we can date back platinum use all the way to ancient Egyptian culture. Now, a lot of the platinum they used, they most likely didn't even know what they were really using. They just knew it was shiny and strong and useful in their jewelry that they used as far as like body piercings and things like that. And then there was the Spanish discovery where platinum was discovered to be a useful metal, and it was basically thought of as like the new gold, only like white, as you can see here. So it was thought the white metal was what they thought was newfound gold. And so this is when it got its first official name, I guess, platina, which is derivative of the word for silver, plata. So they knew it was similar to silver, but they knew it was different at this time. The Spanish did, and so they gave it a different name, and that's when platinum really was kind of discovered in the 16th century. When they found that it was not silver, it was not gold, but it was something, and it seemed valuable and useful and pretty rare. So they gave it kind of a valuation off that. And then there's the early uses of platinum, which I'm not going to really go into, but a lot of it had to do with like jewelry and just how you showed like your wealth and things like that. It became really interesting to jewelers and people who crafted jewelry and nice things back then. And then platinum was starting in the 1800s, in the early 1800s, it was starting to just kind of be sought after, and they decided to try and find new sources to mine platinum. And yeah, so, and then in the 20th century, in the 1970s, apparently there was an Arab oil embargo caused a rapid increase in the prices of precious metals, including platinum. And then it goes into talking about modern usage, which I've already kind of discussed a lot in previous videos. But I also want to show you this website, Specialty Metals. It's a good website with some good information. And this one gives it like kind of like a breakdown, kind of year by year, decade by decade, century by century kind of deal. And it's really useful. Talks, like I already explained, about the Spanish explorer who kind of discovers platinum as a metal that is like different than silver and things like that in 1735. And then this article also goes into talking about like how platinum was found to be resistant to corrosion and things like that. So it became useful in certain aspects in the 1950s. And then in the 1970s, of course, it was found that it had incredible filtering capabilities from catalytic converters to be used in cars to filter out emissions. And then in 1995, it was found that platinum is very useful in the medical field. It can be used in different applications to help with medical issues and medical treatments. And so, yeah, I mean, this is another interesting article. Like I said before, I'm going to leave all the links to all these articles down below if you want to check them out. But yeah, platinum has a long, interesting history. A lot of people think it's just kind of showed up on the map and just claimed to be a precious metal, but realistically it has a long, interesting kind of historical standpoint within history all throughout the years for like around about 200 years. So that's quite a long time to build a reputation, and that's why I think that the history is interesting and important in evaluating why platinum is worth what it is. So one last article I'm going to show you guys. I really like this article because it kind of gives you a roadmap of just kind of the history and like the science behind platinum, as well as just like all different kinds of things. Like this website is really good for all kinds of information on platinum. It's called mining.com, and it's got a lot of interesting topics that it talks about. But yeah, I mean, this article or web page is really interesting because it shows kind of photogenic examples of platinum and why it's rare and what it consists of and its density and how it's heavier than silver and gold, which if you ever get any platinum, you'll realize quickly that it definitely is smaller and it feels just as heavy as like gold and silver, and its melting point and history and all different kinds of things, guys. But so yeah, I got asked a question on a previous video to share kind of some of the history of platinum and decided to make a video about it. So yeah, this is platinum. like I said before, guys, I'm going to leave all these articles, the links to them, in the description down below in case you want to check them out. So, yeah, that's the history of platinum, or a brief history anyways. So, okay guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe for future platinum videos. And we'll catch you in the next one. Thanks, guys.